What is going on, beautiful people? Today, we're talking about how you no longer love the narcissist. If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. Boom. Welcome back, folks. Yes. I don't think you love them anymore. I don't. I know a lot of people. I talk to a lot of people, y'all. Let's be realistic. I've talked to thousands of people over the last 3-4 years that have been in toxic relationships or dealing with narcissistic people. And one of the most common things that people say is that it's hard to get over them when you still love them. And I ask, what do you love about them? So what do you love about this person? What do you love about them right now? I know what you loved about them, but what do you love about them right now? Especially when you're talking to me, especially when you're trying to heal from this person. What do you love about them right now? Literally, think about it. Think about it in this space right here. Answer the question right now. What do you love about them right now in this moment? Not what you used to love, not the person you met, not the representative, not who they sent to meet you, not who they pretended to be, not what they've done for you in the past, right now, in this moment. Because you have to update your relationship resume. The job, look out, they might no longer be qualified to be with you anymore. They might not. You might have outgrown them. You might have had love for them, a previous version of them that you fell in love with, somebody who they pretended to be. But right now, in this exact moment, what do you love about them? You might have some lust for them. They might be physically attractive. You might still be tingling but you might still be tingling down low when you think about them. Not what you miss about them. What do you love? What do you love about them right now? Because love shouldn't hurt, y'all. Love is not pain. I know people try to convince you that love is pain. Love is suffering. You have to go through hard times to be in love. Yeah, hard times, like both y'all lost your jobs. Hard times, like a car accident or something like that. Hard times, like one of y'all is sick or both of y'all is sick. Hard times, like surviving the pandemic together. Hard times like that. Not hard times like cheating, physical, emotional abuse, verbal abuse. That's not the hard time that people are talking about. Those are forced times. Those are forced difficulties. Those are not hard times that those are not controllables. You know what I mean? You cannot, those are controllables. The non-controllables are the hard times. Like you can't control a pandemic. You can't control getting sick. You can't control getting hurt. You can't control getting older. You can't control disagreeing on certain things. You can't control, different religions and things like that. You can't control something. That might be something you can control. There's certain things, so much you cannot control. What you can control is how you treat each other. They chose to cheat on you. They chose to treat you badly. Those are not hard times. Those are forced times. Those are difficulties. Those times have been introduced into this relationship right now. Forced introduction. Like you didn't choose the hard time. Like, I can't wait to get in. Imagine this right here. I can't wait to get into a relationship with this person so they can beat on me and cheat on me. I can't wait to get in a relationship with this person so they can smear campaign me. Have you ever heard that right there? That sounds crazy as hell. I cannot wait to fall in love with this person that's going to pretend to be somebody else for years, lead me on, have a family with them, and then they leave me for somebody else. I can't wait for that to happen. If somebody can show you a crystal ball, like, hey, before you get into this relationship, just know that 2 years from now, you're going to find out who they really are. Would you still go with that person? Would you still want to be with that person? Would you still want to be with that person? 2 years, if they show you a crystal ball 2 years from now, you're going to find out who they really are, how they've been lying to you and cheating, how they really are, how they've been treating you behind the scenes, what they really think about you. 2 years from now, not right now, 2 years from now, though. Do you think that will work out? How would that work out for you? Do you think that you would still go into that relationship dynamic? So I know who you fell in love with. I know what you fell in love with. But right now, I don't think you love him anymore. That's the trauma bond talking. Trauma bonds are love adjacent. It looks like love. It can feel like love sometimes, but it's abuse. It's cognitive dissonance. It's toxicity. It's lying and cheating. It's highs and lows. It's highs and is pretty decent highs and the depths of hell lows. That's why I don't think you love him anymore. You say it, but are you really loving this? Are you really in love with this person, or are you trauma bonded to this person because you've been through so much? There's another question you got to ask yourself right there too. Did you go through it together? Have you been through a lot with this person, or did they put you through a lot? Were you put through a lot? Was your love tested on a consistent basis? Were you tested consistently over and over again? Have you been put through a lot? Because there's a big difference there, y'all. There's a big difference in being put through something and being loved, like I said, and surviving through something. Going through something together goes back to the beginning of the video. I talk about going through when y'all get sick. One of y'all had to miss work for a little bit. One had to step up. You have to step up financially. You have to step up emotionally. You have to step up physically. That's going through things together. Being put through something together. Being put through something is being cheated on and lied to. Them having a baby by somebody else in marriage, when you're married to them. So do you still love this person? Being put through something is you trying to deal with it, trying to figure out how to rationalize being abused or they put their hands around your throat. So again, I have to ask you the question, what do you love about this person right now? If they were to, like I said, right, I know what you fell in love with. I know the resume when they first applied for the position of your partner. I know what resume they turned in. But now have them update their resume, or you update it for them with their new qualifications, with the real qualifications. The original resume had 4 years of college, 2 years of master's degree, and then whatever it takes to get your doctorate. Now that you update your resume, it just says, it's just like, did not finish high school. They've been lying to you. Now, this is just the educational thing, y'all. I know everybody's situation is different. This is not me trying to pick on people who did finish high school. This is just an analogy or a metaphor, y'all. But that's where it goes right there. That's where it goes. They're no longer qualified for the job. When you find out the real them, update their resume and see if you really still love this person, or do you love who you think they are? Do you love who they represent? Do you love what they're saying and what they're doing? What do you love about this person right now? Because I personally do not think you love this person anymore. Because if you're struggling to answer this question, think about it. There's a reason you're struggling to answer the question. There's a reason it took you a while. If you did come up with an answer, there's a reason you didn't have something sitting on the tip of your tongue to say when I said that, when I asked the question. There's a reason, because I don't think you love them anymore, and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to not love them anymore. Some people don't deserve your love anymore. They got love under false pretenses. You know what I mean? It's like they bought your love under false pretenses they bought your love with somebody else's credit card. Identity theft. You see, they bought your love with somebody else's credit card. They've just been swiping. I'm not talking about actual buying stuff. Some of them might actually buy stuff, but they're swiping the identity of somebody else. They're swiping the things that their ex might have wanted, and they're giving them to you. They're swiping the things they promised to somebody else, and then now they're giving them to you. They're swiping somebody else's card. False pretenses is what I just said. It's under false pretenses. It's not who they really are. It's not what they really want to do. It's not what they really want to be. This is the space a lot of people fall into right here. So I truly do not right now, in my mind, in my heart of hearts, I don't think you love me anymore, y'all. And like I said, it's okay. It's okay. It hurts. It sucks sometimes when I say that out loud and people realize it and they come to that realization. You might actually cry, and it's cool to cry. It's cool to cry. It's cool to come to that realization that this person isn't who you thought they were. This person isn't who they pretended to be for so long. That's why I don't think you love them anymore. You're trauma bonded to them. They put you through a whole bunch. You stayed through it. They manipulated you into staying with them, and now you trauma bonded to them. You're stuck because you're trauma bonded to them. They feel like they're driving you crazy. You don't know what's real or what's fake. You have hope that they can change and go back to the old person that they were when you first met them. The old person doesn't exist, y'all. They're not real. They sent their representative to meet you. Parts of it was actually them, but a lot of the stuff that they were doing wasn't intentional. You see, that's why I'm just saying, like, I don't believe you love them anymore. And again, once you come to the terms of that, it's okay. And I'm not telling you you have to absolutely leave this person right now. I'm just saying, if you don't love them, what are you doing? These are questions you have to ask yourself. If you don't love them, what are you doing? What do you love about them right now? Update their resume. I know who you met. I know who you were introduced to. Right now that the mask is off, that the red flags have flown, all the red flags have been released. What do you love about them right now in this moment? It's important that you answer that question. It's absolutely important. It's imperative that you answer that question with some truthful honesty. You don't have to write it in the comment section. You can say it to yourself. Write it down in real life. What do I love about this person? What did I look? You can put it in two different categories. What did I love about them, and what do I love about them now? Because a lot of times people don't have anything to say. You don't have much to say. It takes you a long time to think of what you actually love about this person right now. And if what you have to say, I love how they treat everybody else. Woo, that's rough. I really love how they treat everybody else. What about you? What about you? I really love how they are there for everyone else. What about you? You see? What about you? There's a situation, the categories that a lot of people fall into, y'all. And like I said, I don't think you love them anymore. I think you're trauma-bonded to them, and it's time to release yourself. Again, when I tell you to leave, it's time to release yourself, to start re-loving yourself, giving yourself everything that you've been giving them, making promises to yourself and keeping these promises to yourself, setting goals for yourself and keeping these goals for yourself. It's time. It is absolutely time. And if you made it this far, put the little heart symbol with the bandage on. I think if you got an iPhone, you type in the word healing, it puts the heart with the bandage on there. Drop it in the comment section. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Happy healing. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel, and Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. You are a mental healness rock star, and I appreciate you for being here. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the screen to subscribe to the channel and watch another one of my videos in my playlist. There's also a link available up here for you to purchase my kids' book, Remember It's Not Your Fault, on Amazon. So check that out. Thank you. I will see you in the next video. Peace.